You've been standing at the edge of something deep, haven't you? A place where the familiar no longer satisfies and the unknown both terrifies and calls your name. Trust, nets, abundance, provision, prayer. These are not just words, they are keys. And today I'm here to tell you that heaven is holding out a key in your direction. But it's up to you to take the step. There are moments in life when God interrupts our routine with an invitation. Not an invitation to comfort, but to obedience, to faith, to risk. You've tried before, haven't you? You've worked hard. You've stayed up late, prayed with tears, and waited with hope. But nothing came. Nothing changed. And yet, here comes Jesus, asking you to try again. He's not asking you to be strong. He's asking you to be willing. Willing to push the boat back into waters that once disappointed you. Willing to cast the nets in places where they came, up empty. You thought that season was over. But what if it wasn't? What if this next moment is different because of who's in your boat now? This isn't about fish. It's about faith. It's about learning to hear His voice above the noise of your own doubts. It's about realizing that even in your exhaustion, He sees your effort, and He honors it, not by your strength, but by His word. One word from Jesus can change everything. You've been praying for breakthrough. You've been asking for direction, and yet the answer seems simple. Go deeper. It doesn't make sense. You want proof before the leap, but God is asking for the leap before the proof. That's how faith works. You cast the net, not because you see fish, but because you trust the one who told you to. There is provision waiting in places you've been afraid to revisit, but this time, you're not going back alone. The Lord goes before you. He speaks into the silence, and suddenly what was empty begins to overflow. It won't make sense to others, but that's how you'll know it's Him. His abundance, always, comes with awe. Some of what's been breaking in your life wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Just like those nets began to tear under the weight of the blessing, some things in your life have had to stretch. God has been enlarging your capacity for what's coming. That struggle, it was making room. You've been thinking too small. You've been planning for a catch when God is preparing you for overflow. That's why He's sending people to help. That's why He's surrounding you with voices that speak life. You can't carry this alone, and He never intended you to. Don't be afraid of the deep. It's where the treasure is. It's where faith finds substance. The shallow may feel safer, but nothing grows there. You were not made to drift in comfort. You were called to launch out, to trust when it feels risky, to move when nothing is guaranteed but His word. You are not disqualified because of past failures. The nights you came up empty did not cancel your calling. In fact, they prepared your heart to recognize the miracle. God is not finished with you. He never was. He's just getting started. And this time, it's going to be different. The obedience you offer now will echo into places you haven't seen yet. It will unlock things that logic can't explain. This isn't about earning God's favor, it's about aligning with His voice. You don't need more credentials, you need more surrender. Let Him step into your boat. Let Him teach you again how to listen. You've heard many voices, but His is different. It calms storms, it fills nets, it heals hearts. One word from Jesus, and everything shifts. Maybe you felt like your prayers hit the ceiling, but what if they were actually planting seeds? What if every tear was watering a future you can't yet see? You've been faithful in the waiting. Now God is calling you into the doing. Don't let fear anchor you to the shore. Fear will always offer excuses. Faith offers movement. You are not too late, you are not too far gone, and you are not alone. Heaven is leaning in, and the Spirit of God is stirring your waters. There's a sound rising, a sound of breaking. Not breaking down, but breaking open. The nets are beginning to strain under the weight of answered prayers. It may feel overwhelming, but it's the goodness of God pressing into your life. Make room. Your obedience in this moment is the bridge to someone else's miracle. Just like Simon called for help when the nets broke, you'll call others into blessing. What God is doing in you will overflow to those around you. You're not just being blessed, you're being positioned to bless. The time of just surviving is over. This is a season of divine supply, not from your efforts alone, but from heaven's hand. You will not strive for what God intends to give freely. You'll walk in it. You'll testify of it. You'll know it was Him. Let go of control. You don't need to understand it to step into it. Trust isn't about having all the answers. It's about knowing who holds them. And He is trustworthy. He is faithful. He is calling you deeper. I declare this by the Spirit of God. The waters ahead of you are not dangerous. They are destined. The deep is not a trap, it's a testimony in the making. And you will not sink. You will rise with more than you imagined. Even now, I sense that fresh strength is coming to you. Weariness is breaking. Clarity is forming. The nets are ready. The word has been spoken. All that's left is for you to trust and cast them. You've been waiting for a sign, something undeniable, something loud. But what if the whisper is the sign? What if the quiet nudge in your spirit is the very instruction you've been hoping for? Sometimes God doesn't shout. He simply waits for you to lean in. And when you do, you realize He was never far. There are things you stopped believing for not because you gave up, but because you got tired. Tired of disappointment, tired of delay. But listen, God never forgot what He promised. Time may have passed, but heaven does not measure delay like you do. To Him, waiting seasons are growing seasons. Even your silence has been speaking to God. The prayers you couldn't put into words, He heard them. The sighs, the questions you were too afraid to ask. They've all risen before Him like incense, and now He is moving. Not just for you, but through you. This next move of God in your life won't be loud at first. It will begin like a whisper in your soul, a gentle peace where there used to be panic, calm confidence replacing the fear. People may not notice at first, but you'll know. You'll feel the shift in your spirit. Don't let comparison rob you of this moment. What He's doing in others may look faster, brighter, louder, but what He's doing in you is deeper. Foundations take time. What you're building with God will last because it's rooted in Him, not in applause or performance. There are divine appointments ahead of you, moments that will feel ordinary until suddenly they're holy. You'll look back and realize that conversation was God orchestrated. That delay was divine protection. That detour led you right into purpose. Nothing has been wasted. He's restoring your discernment. You've been second-guessing yourself because of past pain, but God is renewing your ability to hear Him clearly. The fog is lifting. The confusion is breaking. The voice of truth is rising above every lie that's tried to define you. You are not here by accident. The hunger you feel, the stirring inside, it's holy. It's God drawing you into alignment with His plans. And when He draws you, it's not to limit you, it's to expand you. You're stepping into a season where your yes carries weight in heaven. Expect interruption. God is about to disrupt your routine with divine moments. He's going to speak in places you thought were silent. He'll bring direction where you least expect it, through a scripture, a stranger, even in stillness. Be alert. Be ready. He's speaking. Your faith is about to find evidence. Not because you've earned it, but because He delights in fulfilling His word. The seeds you planted in obedience are coming to harvest. It won't all come at once, but it will come steadily, undeniably, and with God's signature all over it. Watch how the small things become sacred. Watch how the unnoticed becomes undeniable. The same boat you've used every day is about to become the stage for God's glory. Nothing needs to change except your expectation. Miracles often look like ordinary things obeying an extraordinary God. This is personal. God sees you, not the version you present to others, but the real you. The one with questions, the one with doubts, the one who's been holding on by a thread. He's not disappointed in your struggle. He's proud you didn't let go. You've grown more than you realize. The strength you carry now was forged in nights nobody saw. Your resilience was formed in fire, and that fire did not consume you. It refined you. You are stronger, wiser, and more ready than you think. Stop waiting to feel ready. Readiness is not a feeling, it's a decision. If you wait for everything to make sense, you'll miss the moments that require faith. God isn't asking you to have it all together. He's just asking for your yes. That's where miracles begin. Doors are opening, but not just any doors, strategic ones you couldn't force open, even if you tried. He's been guarding you from counterfeits so you'd be available when the real opportunity comes. The one he designed with your name on it. You've been faithful with little, and now God is trusting you with more. More influence, more clarity, more peace. But with more comes greater dependency on him. Don't lean on your own strength. Stay rooted. The same God who brought you here will sustain you here. Some people left. Some things ended. And it hurt. But you didn't know that God was subtracting to multiply. He was pruning to make space. You thought it was loss. But it was alignment. And now, what he brings will fit. No forcing, no striving, just divine fit. You're not just going to receive. You're going to recognize. You'll look back and realize God was there the entire time, in the delay, in the silence, in the stretching. He was writing a story you're just beginning to read. The next time you cast your net, do it with expectation. Don't do it like last time. This time, believe for the overflow. Don't just hope, expect. Faith doesn't stop at wishing. It moves into knowing, and knowing transforms everything. God is not done speaking. He's not done revealing. He's just getting started. And the best part? You're right in the middle of his unfolding plan. Don't look away, don't retreat, stay, lean in, listen. Because what's coming next, you won't want to miss it. Thank you for walking with me through this word. I don't believe it reached you by accident. There's a reason you listened until the end. Because God is speaking directly to your heart, and something in you knows it. If this message found you, it was meant for you. I encourage you to pause for a moment, breathe, and just say, Lord, I receive it. Let this word take root in your spirit. Let it stir something deep inside you, and when you're ready, confirm it, write it, speak it, claim it. Let me know you received this message. Just type Amen or I receive it in the comments. It's more than a response. It's an act of faith, a way to say, this word was mine, and I'm not letting it go. And if this touched your heart, if God spoke to you in any way, I invite you to join us on this journey. Subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next word, the next moment, the next move of God. You're not alone. This is a family of faith. There's more coming, more direction, more prayer, more revelation. And we want you with us for all of it. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and let's keep growing together in the presence and purpose of God. Grace and peace to you. See you in the next word.